The Philippines, a land of beauty and diversity. Beneath paradise, families live in graveyards and shelters. How did this happen? The truth is hidden. A tropical paradise masks the suffering underneath. Hidden struggles of survival amid poverty and inequality. This is not the Philippines you think you know. The Philippines consists of more than 7,000 islands. Stunning rice terraces of Banaue, a UNESCO site. The deep, mysterious Danao Trench lies beneath. The Philippines' wildlife boasts rare treasures, like Gloria, the giant Philippine eagle, the world's largest bird. Filipino inventors gave the world karaoke in 1975. A tradition reflecting the nation's passion for music. Yet, poverty and inequality cloud this paradise's image. Millions face hardships despite rapid economic growth. 18% of Filipinos live below the poverty line. Lacking food, shelter, and education, millions suffer daily. Skyscrapers rise, while families live in graveyards, shelters. Access to water and basic services is scarce. The gap between rich and poor grows each year. Philippine prisons represent a humanitarian crisis today. Prisons designed for hundreds now hold thousands overcrowded. Lack of space forces inmates to take turns sleeping. Prison healthcare and conditions remain grossly inadequate. Over 990,000 inmates, many jailed for drug offenses. This crisis demands reform in the justice system. Drug-related issues challenge the country's justice infrastructure. Expansion of digital infrastructure creates a new battle. Cyber crimes, fraud, and scams are on the rise. Stricter regulations and awareness are urgently needed. Cybersecurity initiatives are helping combat these emerging threats. Filipinos work hard to overcome digital challenges daily. Manila's changing neighborhoods reflect social transformation today. Daytime is busy with shops, offices, and residents. As night falls, Manila's reality shifts dramatically. Manila has long been a hub for the LGBT. Nightclubs and art cafes once drew diverse crowds. Dating apps reduced demand for traditional social spaces. Expanding commercial areas and traffic changed the area. Despite hardships, Filipinos find joy in daily life. Sharing meals with loved ones brings simple happiness. Local markets buzz with activity, reflecting Filipino culture. Street vendors sell barbecued meats and banana desserts. These stalls are community spaces reflecting Filipino love. In 2023, tourism in the Philippines boomed. 5 million visitors arrived, creating a $9 billion revenue. The Philippines' tourism appeal continues to grow rapidly. The country is a destination of extraordinary allure. Beneath the stunning beaches, suffering cannot be ignored. Families struggle to survive, living in abandoned spaces. Bridges and cemeteries house people in need daily. A country of beauty hides its darkest truths. The Philippines' cultural richness often overlooks deep struggles. Communities thrive through resilience amidst overwhelming adversity. Life amidst chaos creates a unique, vibrant resilience. Filipino spirit shines despite everyday challenges and hardships. Social inequality perpetuates suffering in a booming economy. Economic growth doesn't solve the problem of poverty. The gap between wealthy elites and the poor widens. Basic needs remain inaccessible for millions in poverty. Prison overcrowding and healthcare failures exacerbate injustice. This systemic crisis demands urgent attention and change. Digital issues plague the Philippines, requiring careful reform. Cybersecurity becomes a priority in the evolving nation. Manila's evolving identity mirrors societal shifts and changes. Traditional spaces disappear as urbanization spreads rapidly. The LGBT community faces a shifting landscape here. Nightlife gives way to technology-driven social connections. Rising traffic and development alter Manila's cultural feel. Despite hardship, Filipino joy and warmth persist, daily. Festivals and gatherings keep culture alive, vibrant. Even in poverty, love and community thrive together. Simple joys, like sharing meals, bring people closer. Filipino resilience reflects the enduring spirit of survival. Food, music, and family create bonds that last. In the midst of darkness, hope flickers brightly. Cultural traditions persist, even amid ongoing struggles. The fight for survival shapes the Filipino spirit. With every hardship, a stronger identity emerges. Filipino strength lies in its people, undeterred by adversity. Urban transformations in Manila reflect shifting priorities today. Younger generations drive cultural change with innovation. Technology and tradition coexist as Manila evolves. The Philippines balances modernity and heritage in harmony. Heritage sites like Banaue stand as lasting symbols. Communities build on resilience and collective strength together. Innovations in entertainment and culture continue to grow. The nation's future depends on tackling inequalities persistently. Greater equality can enhance the Filipino experience substantially. The people's spirit remains the heart of the nation. Amid beauty, true suffering often remains hidden beneath. National policies must address growing poverty and injustice. Investments in education, health, and infrastructure are key. Poverty reduction requires focused efforts on the most vulnerable. The Philippines needs a balanced approach to growth. Ensuring access to basic services will narrow inequality. Addressing overcrowded prisons calls for system-wide reform. Human rights and rehabilitation should be prioritized, always. Equal opportunities should be accessible to all Filipinos. The rich cultural landscape must coexist with progress. Growth must consider the well-being of all citizens. The Philippines' future depends on a united effort. Filipino pride is rooted in its resilience and unity. Working together can solve the nation's biggest challenges. Digital safety requires everyone's attention and awareness. Public safety measures should prioritize rehabilitation over punishment. Initiatives for digital awareness will protect Filipinos online. The Philippines' progress will hinge on collective efforts. Building trust and partnerships will lead to true success. National pride grows as challenges are faced together. Filipino unity holds the key to overcoming hardships. Regional developments will create new opportunities for growth. Addressing poverty should be a national priority. Awareness campaigns are needed to confront inequalities directly. Collaboration across sectors is essential to lasting change. National growth should focus on improving citizens' welfare. Future success lies in prioritizing equity and fairness. The strength of the nation lies in its diversity. Even in adversity, hope continues to shine brightly. Filipinos' resilience will pave the way for progress. Overcoming economic inequality is the true measure of success. Future generations will drive forward the country's development. With hope and hard work, a brighter future comes. Growth must be inclusive to benefit all Filipinos equally. Prosperity should reflect a fair distribution of resources. Filipino culture will continue to inspire future generations. Embracing both modernity and tradition defines the nation. In every challenge, Filipino resilience rises above all. National unity can overcome even the most difficult battles. The Philippines' future is rooted in shared commitment. Education, health, and infrastructure are keys to success. The path forward lies in creating more opportunities. A future based on equity can transform the nation. Filipino traditions and values must shape future policies. Social justice should be prioritized alongside economic growth. For lasting progress, access to basic needs is vital. Government policies should be centered on citizens' well-being. Filipino joy and warmth remain amidst every struggle. With unity and determination, change is always possible. Despite the hardships, the nation's heart beats strong. Communities will rise, fueled by the power of hope. In every hardship, there is an opportunity for growth. The fight for justice continues in the Philippines. Social transformation can happen through collective action. Filipino dreams are built on resilience and hard work. A brighter future awaits through collective dedication and effort. The nation's progress depends on addressing inequality urgently. Working together ensures a more prosperous, fair society. Every Filipino deserves an opportunity to live with dignity. From struggle, unity and hope emerge stronger still. The Philippines' future is bright with collective effort. Economic development must benefit everyone, not just a few. Let the spirit of hope guide the way forward. The resilience of Filipinos will continue to inspire change. Together, the Philippines can overcome its darkest challenges. Journey for justice begins with understanding and compassion. Addressing poverty requires collective will and sustainable solutions. Filipinos are resilient, but they need support urgently. Economic prosperity can be achieved with inclusive policies. Empowering communities is key to building long-term success. The future is built by efforts of all citizens. For lasting progress, every Filipino must be considered. Filipino culture will shine through adversity and hardship. Shared determination can turn struggles into opportunities for growth. Change will come through collective voices and actions. Every step toward equality builds a stronger nation. The path forward requires unity, resilience, and hope. Filipino heritage and strength will shape the future. Together, the nation will rise stronger than before. With empathy and understanding, we can transform lives. Through hardships, the Filipino spirit shines brightest. Resilience will continue to be the nation's strength. The Philippines can overcome its struggles with unity. Working together, a brighter future is within reach. Every Filipino deserves a future of opportunity and equity. From adversity, the Philippines will build a more just future. Hope is the heart of every Filipino community. Social change requires collective commitment from all Filipinos. Empowered Filipinos will shape a prosperous future. Filipino culture will guide the future, unbroken. A new era of equality and prosperity awaits ahead. Filipino pride lies in resilience and shared experiences. The path to progress is shaped by unity. Every Filipino deserves a brighter, more equitable future. The nation's future will be built on hope. Change will come through shared determination and effort. Filipinos' resilience will transform the country's future. Progress is achievable when every voice is heard. The future will be brighter with inclusive solutions. Together, the Philippines will rise stronger than ever. Collective effort will lead to the nation's growth. Every Filipino's potential can contribute to national success. Filipino culture will guide the future, unbroken. Change is possible through unity and shared purpose. Together, Filipinos will overcome any challenge ahead. Filipino pride is founded on community, resilience, and unity. The future of the Philippines will be shaped together. With hope and hard work, a better tomorrow comes. Philippines will rise, stronger, united, and empowered. A brighter future for all Filipinos starts now.